Procrastination, the killer of dreams, sending everyone to their graves, the wealthiest place on the planet with their songs unsung still in them, and a place where inventions never see the light of day and books never get written. You know, procrastinators are wealthy people when they go to the graveyard. I want to be one of the poorest guys on the planet when I get there. I don't want to leave anything on the table. And you know what? To do that, you're going to have to learn how to be a reliable action taker. Kris Krohn here, Limitless TV, and today we're going to be talking about how you abandon procrastination and swap it out for the powerful momentum of being an action taker. All right. In this very short video, I'm going to be sharing with you two words. Two words to help you stop procrastinating. Now, get ready, because here they come. Stop it! Just in case you didn't get that, maybe just one more time. Stop it. Or stop it. Okay, I'm just messing. I'm kidding, right? I mean, listen, we all know how to procrastinate. We've all done it before. How do you stop it? How do you stop procrastinating? And how do you successfully get stuff done? Well, that's what I want to talk about in today's video. And I'm going to jump right now into the hyper practical advice, because I'll tell you that in my life, when I look at how you get from point A to point Z, it requires daily action. And there's this momentum that can build in your life when instead of being a procrastinator, you become an action taker. And by the way, I want you to write those words down because it's the mantra of the day for you, which is, I'm an action taker. I'm an action taker. I take action. I take bold action. So how you become an action taker, first of all, is start by just believing you're an action taker. And then there are these additional steps that I do every day in my life. My morning starts off with what I call a power hour. My power hour is my time before the world begins to get clear on what it is I want to achieve that day, what I want to create, and my specific steps. So parts of my power hour I will spend going to the gym, working out my body. There's some prayer, there's meditation. And ultimately, I'm going to get myself grounded and clear-minded in the first hours of the morning. And I'm going to ask this question: what do I get to do today? What do I need to do today? What will help further my purpose today? What will help me accomplish an objective and goal X, Y, Z? And I use a very simple technique of just quieting my mind, taking in a deep breath, and asking that question and seeing what comes up. Inevitably, what results is a short list of email this person this thing, have this conversation with someone, write this document, do this thing. Especially for entrepreneurs, but frankly, anyone that wants to just achieve more, getting grounded and clear and then getting that short list of what to do is an essential part of being an action taker, because now you're taking inspired action. But the next part is also really critical. In fact, this is my rule that I will never slouch on. This is the one that is absolutely worth writing down, which is my day doesn't end until I have done everything on that list. Now just think about that for a minute. Think for a moment. I don't care if it's 11 o'clock at night and there's two more things on that list. I'm not going to bed until everything on that inspired list is done. It's because of the danger of the number one. One is the difference between the impossible and the possible, between death and life. And it also makes the difference between an action taker and a procrastinator. How so? If my day is coming to an end and I have allowed myself to push one thing off to the next day, then therein begins the power of a bad habit, a negative habit, a sabotaging habit, because there's something important that I got that morning that I get to do that day. And if I get in the habit of saying, it's okay, I'll do it the next day, that's the danger. So for me, when it comes to procrastinating, I'm not a procrastinator as long as whatever I get in the morning, I take action on that day. You can do this too. Start your day off by making a list of the things that get to happen that day, and then make a commitment that they need to happen. Raise them to that high priority. And my really high priority is my relationship with my wife and my kids, my connection to God, fulfilling my purpose. And another one of my priorities is finishing my to-do list. Why? Because if I do my to-do list every single day, guess what? I'm not a procrastinator. I'm actually developing an amazing habit of growing myself and knowing that I'm taking action. And you take a look at the difference between really successful people and those that aren't. It's that they have a habit of getting stuff done on a consistent basis. And what it's going to do in this last segment of the video I'm going to share with you is a really cool gift that it produces for you. The biggest gift that's going to come to you by being an action taker is that you're going to start building momentum. Consider for a moment a large flywheel, like on the back of one of those steamboats that has the wheel moving the water, or the way they would use those with houses connected to the flywheels and generating electricity or movement. When you start taking action every single day, you might not see the benefit at the end of the day because all you did was take a step. And by the end of the week, you might start to feel something building because you've taken steps all week long. But mark my words, after a short period of time, maybe a month, maybe two, you'll have taken so many positive steps in the direction of what you want as opposed to procrastinating that you'll be able to look back and say, how did I get here? I've taken some very real tangible steps. Some of the things worked, but some of the things didn't. But if I had been procrastinating, nothing would have worked. How cool is that? It's amazing. It's this amazing gift of momentum. And that momentum only comes when you get in the habit of taking that list every day that you get under inspiration and then acting on it and making sure that this day doesn't end till I've done these things. That's what I'm committed to do. You develop one of the coolest things. You develop integrity. You develop this relationship with yourself that says, I trust me. I trust me to show up. And when I've received guidance, inspired guidance, or I've used free will to make good choices, I can count on myself to take action. And the integrity that you get from creating that you can claim, oh, that is an amazing feeling, almost the total opposite of anyone that would ever consider themselves a procrastinator. And now I'm going to test your ability to take action. Hit the subscribe button. Measure how much time. Oh, you already did. Good job. Hey, way to go. See, look at that. You're already taking action now in your life. I'm so proud of you. I could reach for that camera and just give you a high five. Boop. Okay, so on top of that, if you like what you've heard today, you have got to stop in on one of our 3-day Limitless events. Tell you why. It is 3 days where we help you take action in some of the most powerful and profound ways to make sure you are living life to the fullest. And if you need some of that action, then I don't care where you live in the world, I want you to get one of our discounted tickets, get that plane ticket, and we'll be seeing you shortly.